I am Kasim K. Jatta. A native of Gunjur. I am like more of a technical advisor to a senior brother of mine. This garden is called Lava's Legacy Garden. The garden was allocated in the year 2018 when it was a bush. 2019 April, the foundation was dug and the fencing was complete January 2020. The CEO of the garden himself is a man who is behind the shop. He is the one financing, putting everything in place to make sure that we have a better production. The fencing was completed 2020 January, and the first oranges were put on the land here on the 17th of February 2020. We have over 4,400 orange trees in this garden, and we have 29 avocado trees in this garden, 69 papayas, and 8 banana trees or banana sugars in this garden. 8. We do involve in vegetable gardening, and we had green pepper here, bell pepper, right, okra, tomato, to name few. We have over 44 women working at this garden, feeding their family. We are not paying them, but they are also not paying us. We give them a space to work, feed their family. Over 44 of them, I think 46 of them working at this garden, harvest their products, go sell it, go and pay their school fee, give them money to go to school. Some are paying their university, their kids' university from this land. Sometimes what we do is like, when the CEO comes, he will deem it necessary, to help them, because to help them financially, he would have sometimes buy seeds and give it to them. He do that. He's more of a philanthropist than being a CEO of this garden. What he does is like, anytime that he comes, he will buy seedlings and give it to them. He do not only see like, I give them a space and then that's it. And we have over 4 men working here also for their own self, right, to feed their family. We have 6 employees working under us. The dimension of the garden is 200 meters by 300 meters, of which we use 60% of the space, and they use 40% on their vegetable garden. So we use 60% and they use 40% of the space. There is a man who do water it by then with hand, and the first oranges that were planted were 400 orange trees. So this man will be carrying a bucket to water that 400 orange trees. And I remembered he told my brother that he felt like the distance that he normally walk in watering those 400 orange trees is like from here to Brikama, which makes sense, because thinking of carrying a bucket from one orange tree to another, going up and down, that costs a lot. So we think, what can we do to stop that? Because we were not only thinking of human labor, but we were thinking of how to make it easy. So we came with the idea of, if we are to plant the whole of this garden, then we need a system of irrigation that will be more convenient. And then we came with the idea of drip irrigation system. After doing the first quarter, we put drip irrigation up to 3/4 way. Despite there was no orange at that 3/4 way, the drips were watering. And so we have like 4 installments of oranges. We have planted some and wait again, planted another one. And the last oranges that were planted on this land were planted on the 17th of June 2022. Those are these oranges that are like 2 years, 5 months old right now. Normally we harvest 2 times in a year. Not all the oranges. Some oranges will have fruits before the fruits that start during the rainy season. So that's what Mandingos call kunchamaru. So we will do that harvest, sell the oranges, and then rainy season, then we will sell it to the commercial buyers that will come and then buy the whole thing. But the bags that are harvest like kunchamarus, those ones are sold by us. We go to the market, take a bag, go with it to the market, sell it to these women, and then come back. How are we going to sustain this family? There it comes to play like the government have to build institutions, right? Institutions that will use the end product of this farming, like the orange. The institution should come and then buy these oranges from us, process it to juice or whatever for the country. And the material will remain in the country, and we can also export it. But the thing is, like last year was the year that we had harvest, and most of the harvest that we had were like they have gone to Senegal, because what happened is the Senegalese who came here to buy the whole garden, all the oranges in the garden, they bought it, put it in their truck, and went with it to Senegal. Yes, we are proud of that. But the thing is, could it not have been used in the Gambia? It could. We could have used it in the Gambia for it to remain here, and then our country people also have benefit from it. We have also challenges ahead, and these challenges are, one is like sometimes you work to have all these things, right? You put water in place, you put all these things, fertilizers and everything, but the problem sometimes becomes the insects that will attack the fruits. You have seen a lot of fruits coming down because of the insect, and despite that we spray them. We have what we call every 3 weeks we at least spray the oranges so that the insects will not attack every 3 weeks. But despite that, insects are attacking. So if our scientists of this country, people working at agriculture, if they can come with ideas of how to tackle those things, that would help us. We are doing it at individual level, but if collectively we can have like a research center, like how NAR is, to come and help us. The biggest challenge that we have sometimes is water. Despite you see 3 boreholes, right? We still have water shortage, because what causes that is like when we are to water it and those women are also to do their watering, right? Then that affects. So what we do is like we watered a certain portion at a particular given day and allow the women to use the water. They use water every day because for the fact that they are watering their crops. So they use the water every day, and we use part of it. We use water every day, but they use part of it to water their crops, and we also use part of it to water our orange trees. Yeah, that do affect, because you could see some of the oranges on top, they look a bit red because amount of the sunlight touching them. So I think climate change also do affect us. And not only that, because sometimes like the reason why most of the oranges like they have fruit, some didn't have much fruit, was because we stopped watering the oranges at least 2 months before the rainy season. The reason why we do that is because when we keep watering them, they will flower, and the flowers will not be at the same rate. So others will be flowering, others will be fruiting. So we decide to stop watering by 2 months or 1.5 months before the rainy season. So, but what happened was the climate change, because we could see that this year it rains first time and stopped for like almost a month or so. It does not rain. So most of the flowers drop. Most of the flowers drop. They do not have any. We do not have much flowers on it. Yeah, and then we wish also if the Ministry of Agriculture can support us with water source. If we can have another 2 borehole in this plot, that will help a lot. We know we are putting more. We know we cannot do all, but like if we can have support outside, like we are trying. We have employed 6 youths of this nation, right, working here, and we are providing them a salary, right, monthly salary. So if they can help us with a borehole, at least 2 extra boreholes, that would help us a lot. We sell it fresh like that because we do not have any processing factory, just processing factory in this country. I believe now that can just come and buy bulk. But if we have people who will invest in that area too, we know government can do it all. But if government give courage to investors to do that, that would help us a lot. Because I would not say, okay, like in the initial stage, I said if government can help us. Okay, per se, I am not going to say if government can help us with borehole, but if Ministry of Agriculture can help us with borehole, because government do goes and come, but ministries are institutions that remain. So if Ministry of Agriculture can help us with at least 2 extra borehole, that would help us a lot. The pricing and selling, because last year was the first beginning of us selling the whole plot. So we think we do not sell it at good price for the fact that the amount paid could not sustain the garden from that year to this year. So meaning that we sold out of losses. We believe if we can have a better sale next year, that will help us a lot. Because looking at what was spent, because that money the money gained from the oranges was used to put some new drips here, put bell pepper and others, but that does not turn out well because we were also having weed problem. We have weed all over, like grass all over. So we have to clean it. So that's why you could see that this garden does not have much grass now. So we constantly clear the plot, constantly. So that was a factor. But and if we can, I think if we can have a tractor, at least we have a millet tractor here, a power tiller. Yeah, it's down there. But if we can have a bigger tractor, if Ministry of Agriculture can help us with tractor, that will help us a lot. Honestly, I believe if we have a tractor in this garden, when you come to this garden, you will be surprised. If you come to this environment, this end, people will tell you that we are going to Laba's Legacy Garden. Ask them what are they going to do at Laba's Legacy Garden. They will tell you that Laba is like a savior to us. He has provided us with space, water, and then we are feeding our family with that. The beauty about this place, yes, is he have put a lot into this garden. But the beauty about it is when you enter, the first impression you have is like a peace of mind. I am at an environment, environment that worth living. Like your boy said, if I am living in this garden, I am not going to the market. What am I going to do at market to do what? Nduga? For what reason? So you don't need to go to the market. The only thing that you can go to the market probably is to go and look for meat or fish. That's it. So that's what exactly we have here. We do offer free tuition to others. They will come here, see the place, appreciate it. We'll come and tell them this is what we do. And because of us, most of the other young ones picked it up at their own level to be doing gardening, though we have bigger space than them. Yes, we have bigger space than them. But because of our influence, those people are also gaining money. So it's like we are not only stopping at our garden here, but we do go at length and breadth of this nation just to provide tutor for other people. the future plan for this garden is two-way bigger than the way you are imagining it right now. It's two-way big, more than that, because for the fact that the future plan of this garden is we are thinking of how to turn the whole agriculture sector of this country to another level. How? Sustainability, right? Providing food for our community, but in turn, whatever is gained from this garden will be returned to somewhere else to develop another garden. We are not thinking of stopping here. We are thinking of expanding beyond this. We wish the land behind could be given to us to do more and to show it to people that it does not mean that, yes, it does not mean you have to live here to go outside and look for money. You can have money within this country. How? By expanding to agricultural sector. We have land. I think when you look at research work that has been done by individuals in this country, at least most of the percentage of this land is unused. It's only few that is used. If our leaders can have that vision of thinking, okay, you know what, let's help our youths. Let's provide our youth with space, with borehole, and then give them the place to work on it. They will. I will tell you something. Go to the market. Just ask for one bell pepper. It's how much? They will tell you probably $150 or $75. One big bell pepper. We can do it here. We have done it here. One bell pepper can give you something. But no, because what will happen is like all those bell peppers are from Senegal. Why are they from Senegal? Can't we do it the same? We can do more than that here. But we need the seeds, we need the material, the agrochemicals to help. We are thinking of building more of a modern farming, a greenhouse. Yes, we're thinking of acquiring a small plot, which is going to be 50 by 50, all right? Then do what we call a green farm there and see the harvest that we're going to have from it. And we're going to encourage others to do it.